Yeah, she succeeded. Why would I kill her? Okay, so on the 29th, Jacali, Dr. Weisswald, Clayton Pierce, and Olivia arrive. You've been riding through the Badlands of Eastern Oregon. It's kind of nasty. It's scrub brush. It's like Southern California. It's dead. Yes.
Is it safe to assume there's no mailing system here?
Oh, they probably have a post office.
Okay.
They got the Pony Express.
You do not see. No, Pony Express is way gone. It was in the 60s.
Or banks.
There is no.
Obviously banks.
There is no telegraph wire here.
There is no telegraph.
No telegraph line. There's no railroad. Probably the only communication they have with other places is via horseback, possibly stagecoach, and the mail, because the mail will always get through. So you guys arrive, and here's what Gravity Falls is the way you're coming. You see like an. Okay, it's kind of hard to explain. You see kind of like an entrance with these two cliffs, quarter of a mile high, covered in gigantic pine trees, which is not normal for this area. You can pass that around. You guys are coming from out here. There's no actual road here. There's like a trail. But you see a sign there that says Gravity Falls. There is actually some kind of a train trestle that connects these two hanging cliffs. These cliffs are impossible. There are giant cracks. There's no way these things should be staying up there. It just shouldn't happen. And then in between them, there's a little rail line that goes into tunnels. You haven't seen any other rail in this area. That you're guessing maybe that's a mine or something, or was a mine. It's really hard to tell from the distance. Like I said, it's a quarter of a mile up there. It's almost a quarter of a mile up there. It's really high. Why somebody would put that there is unbelievable. But as you move into this valley, which is probably 10 to 12 miles across and deep, because you can just barely see hills on the edges over the horizon, you realize that it's lush as hell. There are giant pine trees. There are redwoods. This looks more like Western Oregon than Eastern Oregon. It's totally, the entire valley seems to be out of place here in the Badlands of Eastern Oregon. You can spot up on the road ahead, there's a road that seems to wind, and you can spot a church that's not on the road. It looks like the road kind of winds in a circle, as you can see from the map. And the one thing that's closest as you kind of ride into town is what appears to be a big tent that says Fortunes over it, over the entrance.
Oh boy.
So, I don't know where that map went, but that's on that map. Yeah, you guys look at that too. Then the road actually kind of seems to wind around and then into town. So as you guys ride in, you see several businesses. There's the Gravity Falls Town Hall, apparently. You spot a cemetery off outside of town, which is on that map. The cemetery is actually by this waterfall. Hold on a second, John, you're not there yet. The cemetery is actually this spot right here. And then as you guys go around this circle, the town hall is there. I'm going to also give you this map to help you. This is kind of a breakdown of downtown, and it's numbered, so if you have questions. Number 4 is the Gravity Falls Hotel. Number 5, yes, you can write all over that if you want. Number 5 is a general store. You might want to write down here. It might be easier to spot. Just put the number. 5 is a general store. 6 is the... Oh, here's the town hall. Everybody cares? There's the town hall. 6 is the Gravity Falls Gossiper. Looks like a newspaper. That means town's doing well. 7. I'm sorry, I'm going too fast, Ashton. Sorry. So 6 is the Gravity Falls Gossiper. The local newspaper, most likely. 7 is the Floating Eye Saloon, just off the square there. This town has a water tower, which is a little unusual. 9 is the Marshal's office. It says Marshal.
That's you.
It looks really, really solid. 10 is a church. There's a church up on the hill. There's no access from the road behind it, but it's right off the square. There is a post office at 12. Did I say 11? I missed 11, didn't I? 11 is the bank. It says Gravity Falls Bank. And it looks very well fortified as well. 14 is a barbershop. It also says dentist. 14, which you passed earlier on, is Gleeful's Livery, Blacksmith, and Cooper.
My sparrows.
There you go. And now on this map, which you might notice, you might not, number 15, this little house here just off the main road, it says Dr. Wambolt. and 16 is a schoolhouse. And those are the main things that you notice as you ride into town. There's a few people about. Gravity Falls is obviously a bustling little town. Let's see, what's the population, let's say? The sign outside of town, population 420. Gravity Falls, population 420. Oh, damn it.
Nice.
I remember the 42, I didn't remember the 420.
Yeah. So, are we burning this town?
You're not there yet.
Blazing it.
You guys won't get there till the 30th. This is the 29th. You get there in the late afternoon. You guys will actually. Let's jump back to Jack West. Jack West, you got there on the 28th. You know what's in the town now. Did you just want to get a room at the saloon and chill till they get there? So,
Yeah, do my normal chill, drinking, doing some laudanum. Hanging out at the
Whitney,
saloon.
you arrive in town now.
Looking at bounty boards.
You'd have to go. Yeah, you can go to the marshal's office for that. You get to meet the marshal.
That's me.
Do you talk to him enough to get his name?
Yes.
Marshal Joseph Darling. I'm Marshal Joseph Darling. You ain't here to cause no trouble. I don't like boys that cause trouble. He pokes you in the chest repeatedly.
He pokes you in the hole.
There's a change.
Oh, God.
He's got terrible hair.
Jesus.
As long as you ain't here to cause trouble. You ain't here to cause trouble.
Of course not. Oh, wait, that's not his voice at all.
Of course.
That's the next guy.
Don't you cause trouble in my town. I got my eye on you. Not literally, mind.
You might not want to with all this.
I definitely don't. Alright. Anyway, so you're looking at the wanted posters for, essentially for Oregon.
Yes, please.
And you spend the rest of the day, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Fair enough?
blah,
Okay. Get a room at the hotel, have a nice dinner. Okay.
No, now,
That's on the 20th.
how banking works, you would need a telegraph to, like, switch it from accounts.
Immediately, yes. It can be done via the mail, but it's going to take considerably longer. Possibly up to weeks.
Got you.
And you don't see any telegraph line in this town. This is pretty.
Yeah.
This place is pretty cut off. It's pretty isolated.
So it's just like,
Whitney, you arrived in town a little while after Jack West.
Exactly.
You have your stake. Your assets, where it says that, I think it's assets. Your assets, yeah. Do you have that money on you? Is it in a bank somewhere?
We'll say I have it on me.
Okay, so this is all the money that you've gotten so far, taking gold in Gravity Falls, and dodging some weird shit that happens here, especially at night. There's some you've heard like giant footsteps out in the woods, like. Okay, that's not. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you've just pretty much hidden away and ignored all the weirdness and been on the edge. You've been pretty close to the edge of Gravity Falls. What do you want to do once you get to town, just in general? Because we're going to try to get everybody together here for the next 10 minutes, real time.
I'm ready to die.
I don't think it's going to happen, but.
I'm ready to die.
Maybe frighten all those down, Ashton. I should have just put a threatening key on the damn thing.
I'll just go to the.
She's looking at you like,
Let's see.
yeah.
There's a saloon, there's a hotel that
I'll
has
do
some. There are some rooms in the saloon, they're cheaper.
I'll do this one.
Okay, so you're staying at the Floating Eye Saloon, they got it upstairs. Their rooms are kind of crappy, but there's a lock on the door,
Yeah.
and there's no fleas. Hey.
Not like that.
Okay, so you're
Not
just gonna
today.
get not yet. Okay. So you're dealing with there's not many out of towners. All the people in this town, the two of you notice first, and you guys will notice after you've been here for a short time. Everybody's got like this 1,000-yard stare, like they've seen some shit. Some people are weird. Jack, no, you got accosted in the saloon. Are you a moon man? Moon men are not allowed in Gravity Falls. It's against the law. Are you? Are you?
No.
Are you a moon woman?
No.
All right then. As long as you ain't breaking the law.
Nope.
Okay, you
What you talking about?
guys come into town next. And was there anything in specific you wanted to do?
I want to stop them before we go into town.
You can stop them. So like as you're in the valley.
Yeah.
After you pass
when we
like
see the town.
the seer tent or whatever it is, or the fortune tent, you can stop everybody's horses. Yeah. What do you want to tell them?
I've been giving it some thought.
Uh-oh.
And,
Does Jack West have to leave?
I'm not gonna meta, like,
Okay.
the only thing that would have, like, because I didn't want y'all thinking I did that thing.
Because?
Because I would have done that anyways.
Go ahead. Quick.
I think Jack West did take the 7,000. So
Dun, dun, dun.
Which means that I will be obligated to take him under arrest, and I will need both of y'all's help.
Make me a law check, Kyle, real quick.
That's how much
That's how much I get along.
Marshal.
Yeah, if you're keeping track of exactly what's where. Good. No? Then I'm not telling you anything, then you go ahead.
Okay. Now, Jack West is probably the most dangerous man I've ever met. So I suggest that I try to handle it by myself and you two stay out of sight. If things go bad, intervene.
I was hoping that we could arrange something peacefully as well. Before I talked to you, I was hoping to talk to him myself and, if anything, just get the money back. I care less about him going to jail than I do about those people.
Actually, that might be a good idea. Why don't you talk to him before he knows that I'm here?
I'll be honest.
And then if I see things going south, I'm not planning on shooting at Jack West, but he's pretty quick.
Oh, I know if I get in a shootout with Jack West, I'm going to die.
There's a good chance he kills all three of us.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah. But I like that idea. Why don't you talk to him? Don't mention me or Weisswald. Oh, when I say he could kill all of us?
All three of us.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I meant
that does remind me, though, if things do go
He
south,
needs someone to kill you.
No, he doesn't.
we might need Ophelia's, help to make sure. Ophelia, do you know anything that could incapacitate someone non-lethally?
My boiler?
Non-lethally?
Oh.
And that was his last drink.
Well, I don't know how violent we want to get. I certainly don't, but the only thing that I think we have, if it does get dangerous, that could contest Jack West's gun is Ophelia's magic.
What hand does he use?
both.
I think he could shoot with his foot, honestly. So,
Gun and mouth using tongue.
Oh my god, did y'all watch Shoot 'em Up? When he got his fingers broken, so he gets like a carrot in there and he just like fires off the gun. So retarded.
There is something that might incapacitate him. That I know of. If it's needed.
well, let's worry about that when we come to it. I'll try to talk to him pleasantly without you around first.
I'll be watching from afar, though.
Also, I want to mention to people, I'm looking for a gypsy woman named Daisy. I have a description here. She wears a white hat, black hair, dark eyes. She usually travels with 2 horses.
And a gypsy Bardo. She has a Bardo.
And a Bardo.
Gypsy Kieran,
And she was the one who supposedly had the crescent that Jimmy Jones saw and healed her. So I'm looking for that person, and I want to check out the fortune teller tent.
That's probably your best bet.
I'm not one for fortunes, but
Which one are we
We're going
handling
there
first?
anyway.
Yes, or Jack West?
And are you splitting up?
No.
Okay.
I want to go to the fortune teller because we're
You
right.
can. You can just ride back up the road like a couple hundred yards.
What is
When is the meeting?
Is what meeting?
Like a day or two from now.
October
day or
1st,
two?
yeah. They're arriving on the 29th in the afternoon. September has 30 days.
Wait, are we on the same day?
No,
He
will
got
be
there the day
soon.
before. It will be
When
soon.
the auto arrives.
Yes,
All right.
I'm trying to get everybody together. But
Same
if
day.
you guys want to do stuff first, I get that. That's
And
cool.
No, I'm just saying the same day as like today in real life. Like, however many years
Yeah,
ago.
we're going to do a party pop.
It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be the same day. You're right. October 1st was just like the date that seemed to fit.
Spooky.
I didn't actually plan this. Okay, so you guys go back to this tent. The over the sign it says, "The seer fortunes told."
Can I stand outside?
Yeah, right now you're all standing outside. I mean, you're gonna stay
I
outside.
mean, when they go in,
Yeah, you can stay outside.
Oh, that's what.
Oh, Andy. I don't know if you're planning to use them, but I have my tarot cards.
Maybe. She does.
We stumbled upon the deck of many things.
Boring.
I told Death
I'm
3
just trying to
times
get
in
you
a
guys
row.
together. Here's toys for you. Just give them to you.
Aren't the cards supposed to cycle out?
Yeah,
Yeah, I keep shuffling back in. I'm sorry, guys.
Got a toy for my dog. I need to buy some toys and steal them. Okay.
Yeah, he puts it all over. These are all deaths.
She might. What have I written down here?
The triggers all over.
Or are they?
Oh.
No, they
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Through the whole day.
Sleeve cards.
So you guys go in. The two of you. What about Olivia?
What? Ophelia.
Okay.
Keep screwing that up.
You're good.
No. What about Ophelia? Do you want her to go in? Do you care?
No, she could stay with Sadie.
She'll stay with the horses and you.
My name is Clayton Pierce.
You say you can stay with Satan and it says that. And Kyle. Here is the seer. She's around here. Unattractive woman.
Oh, God.
She looks young, but she looks like she's into a lot of stuff.
This does not match the person in my description, it seems.
It does not look anything. She has olive skin, messy hair. She's got a brown robe with like handprints all over it.
That's the sex.
And she says it's about time. I was expecting you.
Oh, you were? Like you knew, what's my name?
Good.
Oh.
It's good.
If you were expecting me.
Asking such specifics is of course impossible.
Oh,
You are the Hikaria Apache, which will make you the doctor?
I'm a doctor's bag. It's not that because
Do not believe.
I mean,
do
most
not wish to
people
believe.
don't get the Apache thing, much less.
Yes.
Did you put a timer out for Hope?
She's in a lab coat with a stethoscope.
I think she'd be okay with that other dog. When she starts like barking at us and being all anxious, I'll take her out. But thank you, Yorie. Appreciate that.
Well, I came because I'm looking for a specific fortune teller named Daisy. I don't know what she goes by professionally.
Oh. Okay. She has not heard of a daisy.
Well, I suppose while I'm here, I can take a spin of your services. I'm in some rough times. I would love to know what's going to happen in the future with me.
How much is the future worth?
How much do I have?
Everything.
I'm gonna make this fairly quickly, but
$10. Sure, why not?
that's
That gets you a lot of future.
she takes the bills or the coin.
I don't know how much these things cost. I hope that's enough.
Well, then.
I'm
I need to give Jacali a lesson in financing.
So your face is like, or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you want it to be like?
I don't buy many things often. I make most.
She starts chanting. She bids you to sit.
Yep.
You may sit as well. She like gestures. There's a cage on one side. It looks like it's full of hands.
Oh, yeah.
She's in
Are they baby hands?
You don't know. They're not moving or anything, but you know what that's about. There's also a lot of little gewgaws and fortune telling crap and that kind of stuff. Okay. She says that she cannot tell always with certainty. But for this much money, which she's already taken, if she cannot tell you today, you are welcome to return tomorrow free of charge.
So you know there will be a tomorrow then.
Hell yeah.
You seem to think that a fortune teller just sees everything. Do you know how much there's to see?
I
There are
know there's a
millions
lot.
of people on this world. If I saw all the pictures at once, I'd be lying on the ground, foaming at the mouth as I tried to figure out what I was seeing.
Fair enough.
If I cannot give you, what did you say? Wait, what did
She has approximate knowledge of everything.
No. If I cannot give you a reading today, I bid you to return tomorrow, no charge, and I will try then.
All right.
And she starts chanting.
Cthulhu
Cthulhu Mythos! Cthulhu Mythos if you have it.
That's okay.
It does?
Then you're
Okay. Okay. It's a long shot. I know.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
I'm able to die on the floor.
You can't keep it on the floor. It's got to be on the table. Sorry. You just have to re-roll the one.
I got a 70% chance, Andy.
Okay,
Roll on the
dude.
dice. I hope you get it.
Nope. Oh,
How far? How far?
Anyone's coin.
A coin will give it.
You gave me a coin last time. How's a coin?
She is casting a spell. This is a real spell. She is not just like making up shit, but you don't know what
So I
spell
kind of
this
came in
is.
like, oh, fortune teller, oh yeah, sure, whatever.
Wait, what? You're speaking what?
No, I was like, you know, that was like, what,
Yeah, but now,
and I was like,
you know she is literally really using magic.
A real deal.
Let's see. I don't have stats for this person. They weren't that important, so I'm just gonna hit or miss it. Yeah, she probably have that. She suddenly looks terrified. She says, "You are going to see things you do not want to see in the near future, but not the future. You are going to a place that you know far too well. You are going to see people you haven't seen in many, many years. You are dealing with forces that are dangerous, but are not necessarily working against you. She's like she's like sweating now, and her hands are starting to shake. She's doing like, it's like jazzing, but she's like shaking, and it's not just this. It starts with her hands, and then it works her way down until her whole body is just like, it's almost like a spasm or a fit.
Some sort of seizure.
Seizure, that's totally the words I was looking for. Thank
I
you.
like that. Show me more.
She says, but you must face these things. You must face your fears. You must face the things you do not wish to see. You must face them. And then she slams her hands down on the table, and then she puts her face in her hands, and she looks exhausted, like literally exhausted. You can do me a medical check.
Yeah.
You see if she's faking.
Do you have 1d8 days?
Made it.
You made it. Something just happened to this woman.
Do you have seizures often? I have a diet I can recommend you.
No, I don't. But this is powerful. This is powerful. Be wary. Be careful.
I mean,
I'm sorry that I cannot be more.
like half of this stuff surprised me, so like, you know, that's just kind of where I'm at. But, yeah, I will.
Keep talking.
I will heed your warning. Did you get it all, or should I come back tomorrow?
You pay me much. If you wish to come back tomorrow, we'll try again.
All right.
But I don't know if I'll get anything else
Do
from
you do the cards? I know some people do the cards.
Let's see. Yes, I can do the cards. It says cards right here.
Oh, fun. I'll come back for
If you wish
cards
to come back for
tomorrow.
the cards tomorrow, you may. Clayton Pierce, you heard this. You could make out some of the words, but there's some kind of yelling going on inside the tent. It was a woman, and her voice, it wasn't yelling, but it was her voice raised up to the point where the two of you could hear outside.
Can I not have heard it because I was talking to Ophelia?
Yeah. What do you want to talk to her about?
I think fortunes are silly.
It depends on if the fortune caster has actual magic. That's when you start getting chanting inside about at that point.
It's like Satan's hooves, like squeaking.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why it's Satan.
You hear this noise, you look down,
Like teamwork.
it's called a chipmunk. It's like squish, squish, squish,
Oh my
squish.
God.
As you kill it.
You and that horse were mean to each other.
Thank you. I can't tell if that's a real spell or not. She's like listening to the chanting, and then the lady's voice raises as she's like saying things. You can't make out the words exactly, but it sounds like she's being very emphatic.
What about you? Can you tell fortunes?
No.
Why not? You also think fortunes are silly for the most part?
Depends on if the magic is real or if it is just a charlatan. If it's a charlatan, they should be put to death, preferably by drawing and quartering. That was the rule. That was the way.
Alrighty then.
And then a minute or two later, Jacali and Weisswald come out. How do you guys look?
Hey,
Hey,
that was pretty spooky. I think that was real, like for once.
No, you know it's real, dude. Didn't you make your roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so, you guys heading into town?
well, hold on. Well, what'd you say?
Well, she did tell me a couple things I already do. Like, I'm dealing with dangerous things that aren't necessarily working against me, which I guess is kind of nice. But yeah, like, we get that. I'm gonna see things I don't want to
Probably
see.
yes.
Happens every, like, other day.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been traveling with Jack West for, like, how long? Anyways.
Yes.
She said I was gonna see people I haven't seen in a long time.
You personally, or?
The place you know well.
A place I know well.
There's nowhere around here.
Yeah, there's the house on the hill on the other side of
and
town. Just
I-
you pass that around.
It wasn't acting. I don't think.
It wasn't.
Thanks.
I guess we don't have to kill her then, do we?
Such is a shame. Okay, you guys, are you going to continue in town then?
That chipmunk's died.
Oh, it's dead now.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, we've
You two don't even probably notice that it's been dead since the loud voice.
So yeah, on to finding Jack West.
Okay. Are you saying this, or are you just heading to town?
Yeah, so I have like a drifter coat, or what's it? Duster? It's called duster, right?
Yeah, you got a duster. It's a long coat. It goes
Do
almost
they
here.
traditionally have hoods or no?
No.
No?
I don't think any real. Yeah, everybody wears hats right now. So
Okay.
There's no hood.
I'll just like cover my face more with my hat.
You can pull it down.
I say we follow Jacali far behind. That way you encounter Jack West early on.
What about this?
You won't see
What about your badge?
Huh?
You're bad.
Yeah, that's always shown.
So that's on the outside of the duster.
Yeah, that's always happening, yeah.
Or it's actually the duster. Yeah, okay. Okay, so are you guys going to kind of hang back, let Jacali go into town alone first? Is that the plan?
Yeah, falling like far enough behind that we can still see where she goes.
Yeah, you guys can do that. So Jacali, you guys, I described the town. You got the map of the close-up that Ashton was kind enough to put the key on that I neglected. So you see these buildings. There's a saloon, or there's a hotel. Up the street's a saloon. Jacali will. Where do you want to go?
Well, we're looking for Jack West first, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the
That's the plan.
saloon. That's where he is.
Absolutely.
I know.
Okay, so the floating eye saloon.
Yeah.
It's got a big eyeball out front. Jack West. Where were you? Where do you want to be? Do you want to be in the floating eye saloon?
I am
Gambling?
more often than not in the saloon. I do not gamble.
Okay. Jacali.
First guess.
So you head for the saloon. You guys will be down the street. When you see her, take her horse to the hitching post, hitch it up. There's a livery stables down at the front of the street. I don't know if you want to drop your horse off first, or just take it and hitch it for now.
I'll just hit you for now.
Okay. So you guys are down by the livery stables, and you see her hitch up and head into the saloon. You look around. It's a little dim in here. It takes your eyes a moment to adjust. Yes.
Can I put my horse in the stable?
Yeah, you guys have some time.
Yeah.
What about Ophelia? You want her to take her? Want her to
Maybe
take
needs
hers?
to be put up first.
Okay. Yeah. Ophelia will handle Satan by herself. One of the men comes over to help. You meet the owner. No, she doesn't let him actually. She's like,
You might not want to.
where the hell is he?
Every other horse in the library stable is found.
Gunshot
Gunshot wound.
The horse has a gun?
Yes.
That sounds like a Jack West horse.
He just like spits it out and then
Here we go.
the horse disappears.
You meet Thomas Gleeple.
Oh god, it's shooting its teeth.
Hi, how you doing? You need some horses to put up, right? Wait, we got some horses. I can sell you some horses too. I sell horses too, and I also make barrels. Anyway, it's gonna be you're under $5. You got $5. It's not gonna cost you. You can cover both in the Ophelia. He's like, I have no one. My boys take this other horse, and Ophelia's like, if you touch this horse, you will die. Is what he says to Gleeple. He's like,
She's right.
What are you saying?
he's looking at her waist, like for a gun, apparently.
Yeah. It's the horse you have to worry about.
Oh, one of those. We got some stuff we can put in those if you need to calm down. Alright. So they take care of your horses.
Horse drugs!
Basically, Ophelia takes care of her
Trust me, drugs
horse.
don't work.
Okay. We have a special stall. Essentially, it's a stall that looks like all the water and the wheat, the grain will be put in from the outside, so nobody has to enter the stall. We don't have anybody to clean it, so you want me to come back every day so that if she can handle it, well. So this is happening inside the livery stables, but you're on the street still watching the saloon, or did you want to?
She does, I do.
Okay, so you're going to take your horse in there as well. Okay.
Yep.
You look around. Give me spot hidden first. It looks like this is a saloon/hotel.
From the corner of your
It looks like,
shot.
you make it? No, it's okay.
By 6.
Now, you spot Jack West. He's not, you're not hiding yourself or anything, right? You're not trying to hide or be inconspicuous.
He's right at the bar.
Where are you? Describe where you are. Do you want to be at the bar? Do you want to be like at a table?
I'm at a table in the corner.
Dead men all around you?
Dead men everywhere.
No, okay.
I'm the only guy
Table in
alive.
the corner, back to the wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
and writing something.
In or on what? Like a piece of paper?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a spot hidden.
Stationary.
As the Batwing doors kind of clunk.
No, I'm actually very educated.
Jack West is very educated.
You went to Harvard.
9%.
You made it? Okay, you spot Jacali walk in. How do you want to walk in? You want to describe it? Let me describe it.
I just open up the door, taking a look around, and once I see Jack West, I'm like,
behind you. Yeah.
Yeah,
You spot Jack West. He's in the corner off to your right.
I'm gonna walk
Away.
up to him.
Good to see you made it, Jacoby.
Good to see you made it too, Jack West.
Weast.
Well, you called me Jacoby. I thought that's just what we were doing now.
Is that not your
Coin, yes. That's what we're doing.
God damn it, that's my fault. I'm sorry. You see that? The floors. Did you get it? Good. Okay, I'm sorry. Keep
Well,
going.
I'll fix it later. It's Jacali. Anyways,
Jacali.
you know what? You just want to call me JoJo, Jackie. Does one of those work for you better?
JoJo sound.
Alright, you can just call me that. Anyways, Mr. West, I was wanting to know why I didn't see you at Quiet Gap in the morning. We didn't know if you had made it out alive.
You did see those snake spiders, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I didn't want to be near the snake spiders, so I left.
I didn't really pick you as a fearful man, Jack West.
Did you see how many snake spiders there were? I did not have enough bullets.
Well, that's true, but I stayed outside the town and I was pretty fine myself, although I guess I can't fault you for that. Jack West, whenever you have a moment, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Sure, I got plenty of moments. We got, 2 more days, right?
Yes, just somewhere in private. Just let me know when you're ready. I don't want to do it here and I look around at the bar.
There are a few people, maybe in the spot hidden. One man stood up. He's kind of walking your direction.
I think I know who it is, but I called it.
Oh, no. Now, wait, real quick, though. Most everybody was giving me a wide berth.
Yes, everybody's giving you a wide berth.
Please be him. Please be him.
I'm a guy in a very huge poncho with
Oh my
a scarred face.
When you sat down, the chair creaked.
It's like,
If you say Jack West, you sit down.
What was his name? It's been so long.
pizza.
Oh, Mr. Sutter, always pleasant to see you.
Is that Jack West?
I take my hand off the pencil.
Is that Jack West?
Is it?
You're better looking. I thought you were. Hey, say
I gotta beat the lady.
You shot me, you son of a bitch.
And you shot on me.
Oh, you're gonna beat me with grammar?
Very educated.
Is that what your plan is?
Man,
You and I were smarter.
Excuse me, Jack West. I've been looking for you.
Oh, you have? I have not been looking for you at all. I hoped I didn't see you. But here you are.
But here you are.
They sent me to find you and keep an eye on you.
Who sent you?
Them Secret Service men. Remember how they sent me up to Gravity Falls? I wouldn't go. Well, this time they sent me and I went. And they said I was supposed to keep an eye on you. So I'm keeping an eye on you.
Why are they keeping an
I'd
eye?
like to kill Jack West first, son of a bitch. He shot me in the
Son of
chest.
a bitch.
He shot first. I fought in self-defense.
Pretty sure we squeezed triggers at the same time.
How do you know my name, Jack West? What's your name again?
You can call me JoJo.
JoJo.
It's not my real name, but judging by how well Jack West pronounced it, I figure you wouldn't do much better. No!
You compare me to Jack West.
Uh-oh.
I believe she did.
Listen, we all have our own strengths. I'm sure you are better at other things.
What? Okay, yeah. The JoJo.
Yeah.
I'm just supposed to keep an eye on you.
Maybe I'll keep an eye on you.
So till that obligation is done, you get to live. You slimy snake, stinking. Damn, I thought you were uglier.
I bathe as well.
Why?
Your answer.
So they
here I
can't
am.
smell me
Keep
coming.
an eye on you. They pay you well. Where's them others?
I wish I could close my mouth all the way I could taste you.
Well,
Because I close my eyes all the way, I can see you.
Can I get James Coin?
Touche.
Touche, don't you be throwing no French at me.
And there'd be like a table in the corner just like,
People are watching carefully. Because both these men are obviously heavily armed.
and then there's Jacali.
And then Jacali with a club. Shh, don't interrupt. Hold on.
I know.
We're losing the momentum
I
here.
love it though.
Well, Pete, if there's anything you need to talk to me about, I'm not hard to
Right,
find.
yeah, there is. It's important.
Oh, yeah.
Well, am I supposed to watch him? What are you up to? You gonna rob a bank? 'Cause I'll help.
Oh, I'm not doing anything like that, Jacali.
Jacali?
Oh, that's her name.
That's her name.
Yeah.
You couldn't get that right.
Jacoby sounds better.
What is wrong with you? What is...
Do you even remember her name?
Jacali. Interesting.
2 seconds, brother.
Smarter than I thought.
Well, Pete, if I were you,
You're better looking.
what I would say is that there is no reason you need to watch me. I'm not doing anything. I'm just meeting with some friends.
I've been paid to do it. I'm paid to watch it, so I'm with you now.
How are they going to know you did it?
Been paid, dude.
I've been paid to do it.
But how
I
are
took
they
the
going
job. I told them I'd do it. I didn't tell them I'd do it before, but I didn't. And now I do it because I did. Because I said I would.
But
There ain't no buts. When Pete Sutter takes a job, Pete Sutter fills it out. When Pete Sutter goes to kill Jack West's going to die. Probably the bullet in his back. No offense.
So make sure I don't turn around.
No, please do. It'll help me. It'll be much faster for me. Alright, so you've got a hitchhiker now.
sweet.
Pretty much.
Is he just going to be following me?
Probably. Pete's not... Pete, I don't know.
Pizza.
Anyway.
Alright.
I tell you what, I got a lot of money. I'll pay for your room. At the old hotel. No, wait, I'm staying here at the saloon. Here at the saloon.
Oh, that's very kind of
If you're
you.
going to stay at the hotel, I gotta have to move there. Yes, that'll be mighty inconvenient.
Well, if you didn't tell me you were paid to do it, I thought you'd have a crush on me.
You're Angie. Ew.
Well, I've had worse things said to me.
You have. He's obviously a big racist. It's not uncommon in this era.
But like I said, Mr. West, there's something I'd like to talk to you about in private.
Should we go to your new room? Talk about it.
Gives a very blatant look to Pete. Pete obviously understands your thing. He's like, you stay right here. He walks over to the bartender and talks to him for a moment. He comes back. You see him put down a coin on the table. He points to the door. He goes, that's a private room. I just rented it for you. 20 minutes. Have fun. Ain't no back door, so you gotta come out this one. And then he goes back to the bar and gets himself a drink.
Oh, we're going in the back.
Where you can actually see that door. So you got some time if you want, away from Pete Sutter. You got some privacy, you got the back room for 20 minutes if you want. Try not to be too loud. For God's sake.
Where are we at?
Alright, you guys read the library
Just look
stable.
at him. No problem.
You've got you said that, okay. You've got your horses, they're installed, you got to pay for how long? 3 or 4 nights, just in case? Okay. You got the horses paid up. Cop, you're in this.
Okay.
You got the horses paid up for the next few days.
Okay.
Where do you want to be? You walk back outside the library stables, you still see Jacali's horse tied up out front of the saloon. You can go down there or not.
I'm at the saloon, like, peeking in the window.
You can walk over to the saloon. Okay, yeah, there's windows. They're open because it's kind of warm. It's September, but it's a lot of heat coming from the Badlands. What do you want to do? You going with her? Ophelia's going with you, but she's not peeking in.
Yeah.
She's just standing outside.
I don't want to peek in. I kind of want to like stand near the door and just kind of like have my ear.
You're listening? Okay. Somebody approaches you and taps you.
Oh.
Have you seen my wife?
Why would I have seen your wife?
Well, I don't know. I'm looking for her. I can't find her.
I look like the kind of guy that would know where your wife.
You're a marshal? You're an officer of the law?
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah. I forget I leave it on sometimes. Yeah, I'm a marshal.
sorry if you're
No,
off.
you're fine. I'll help you find your
Well,
wife.
she's really small, and she's got red hair. She's got like a head of red hair goes straight up.
Absolutely.
And she's got a beak, and she's got real little.
Sorry,
tiny
wait, what? The last part.
eyes.
Go back up.
What?
The beak?
Yeah, she has a little beak. You know, she has to use it to peck at those trees to get those grubs out.
Your wife?
Yes. Yeah, and she's got a darker colored body, and she's got little skinny legs.
She got wings?
Yeah, yes, she does. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it. Yes, sir.
Back up.
Yeah.
Your wife
Yes.
is missing.
Yeah, I can't find her.
Your
Maybe
wife
she just went home.
has a beak,
Yes.
and your wife has wings.
Yeah.
And it really sounds like to me you are describing a bird.
A woodpecker, yeah.
You are married to a woodpecker, sir.
It's legal.
Well, let us go find your wife. And I walk off.
You walk off with an okay.
Wait.
What?
I'm sorry, this is pressing, and this is actually really interesting. And I left the badge on, and he saw me.
So you see this. I don't know if you don't do anything about it. I don't know.
Jack West.
He got it.
Phil says he's right.
The wife talking about.
Yeah, she's got it. We talked outside the tent. She's got it. She's fine.
Do you need him incapacitated? Or killed?
Judgment call. I'm gonna go find a woodpecker.
You're gonna help this guy find his.
I'm gonna find a woodpecker. Yeah.
Anyway, you guys go to the back room and steal the back room. We gotta get these two involved. I'm sorry you guys have had to sit and wait so long. This is Gravity Falls, man. It's fucked up and
Yeah,
weird.
this is a pretty interesting story. I want to see what's going on.
Alright, well, trusting that both Mr. Pierce and Ophelia and Weisswald are all at my disposal if something goes bad here.
Yeah, assuming.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh, there's a squirrel.
Absolutely. Nothing has happened.
Once we're in the private room, I'm gonna ask Jack West,
If you left, I'm going in.
so,
You can. You see these two
Jack,
walking.
what did
around
you do
the
with
back.
the money?
That's about money you're on.
What money?
Let's hear.
Jack, we were the only people in that town, and I know you were in the bank all day, and you left pretty hastily, and the bank doors were closed when we arrived, and they were open when we left. Now, if it wasn't for the fact that...
The vault was closed.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
need to close the back.
Oh, we did close the bank?
Yeah.
It was locked.
Yeah, it was locked and everything.
Okay.
So retro that out.
Listen,
Wait, hold on. Did you actually know the bank vault was closed again?
I didn't.
You didn't know this.
Alright.
So you can say whatever you want.
And a lot of money is missing. Now, I didn't, of course, tell any authorities about you because I don't want to do that to a traveling companion, but this is a lot of money and there are desperate people trying to restart their lives. I don't want to get you in trouble if I don't have to, and I would love for it to just blow over, but if it was you, and if you took anything, you should let me make it right without getting any authorities involved.
Well, I very much appreciate that offer, but I didn't steal any money.
Psychology check.
I'm bad at this.
I'm not even rolling any live things because I'm.
There's no real live things except the best stuff.
I missed it.
Okay, so deal with skill. Unless you crit fail, and then you believe them.
I'm trying to think about what's... Well,
Sorry.
listen, Jack.
The thought did cross my mind to blow the vault and take the money, but
You're gonna have to actually go up and put your ear to it.
we were dealing
And
with
you wanna do it?
portals
There are
to
other people in the
square buildings.
Including.
I understand that you don't want to be
Watching
implicated,
the door?
even if you didn't
He
do
is
it.
watching the door. He'll
Right.
see if you go over there.
Wait, is someone suspecting me of stealing money?
Well, it was me, and Otto, and Mr. Stalloid. When you left us that night without saying anything,
So let me get this straight. Y'all are suspecting that I just stole money and ran off. Why would I have even helped?
well, I figured you needed to make your exit, and a nice time to do it would have been when all hell was breaking loose. Listen,
Couldn't I just killed y'all in the town and just left?
well, but then there would be bodies in the trail. Honestly, I don't have evidence enough to convict you and turn you in, but I do have a suspicion, and I don't know of anybody else that was in that town. But listen, I think you should give some time to think it over. I feel obligated to find whoever it is who did this, and if it does happen to be you, then I want to give you a chance to make it right before authorities are involved. So I don't have to do that to you. And listen, I don't know how much money in total was stolen. All I know is that the bank was robbed and that stuff is missing. So if you have any part of it, I will turn it in without mentioning your name. That's all I'm going to say, and you don't have to defend yourself about it if you don't want to, but if it isn't you, I'm going to start investigating it, whoever it is.
Again, I appreciate your willingness to work with me if it was me.
Jacali, you can make a social skill if you like. And then I'll ask James Brown to just at least take that into consideration.
The thing
If
is,
you are not any good, then
I don't
don't
have
even
those.
bother. Then it's just pure role playing, and then there you go. So keep going. Sorry.